Snoke in the back.
Now nearly came down with it, had fingertips on it, but just couldn't bring it down.
Jimmy Mickle with the big flick.
Oh.
Right out. About 10 yards outside Dallas goal line. Now to Mazer, finds Matt Jackson, unguarded. The disc is floating, floats outside the end zone. Jackson to Frood. Once again, the Flyers take it from the back of the end zone. Goose Helton launching a big flick, but a great layout D from Chris Larberg. Complete pass to Goose Helton. Jimmy Mickle picks up the disc on the near sideline, sees Chris Larberg. And it's about 50 yards. John Nethercutt picks up the disc, throws a big backhand. Dallas back with the disc. Matt Jackson to Matt Bennett. Stanley Peterson, a big flick to Abe Coffin. Coffin to Jackson. That's a Dallas upwind score. Raleigh working it up. A bobble from Goose Helton. That pass is incomplete. Freechild with the over-the-top backhand to Larberg. Larberg swings across. Dump for Malachek. Malachek with the big fake around. Flick to Jimmy Mickle. Sees a striking Freechild. Doesn't hit there. Instead finds Stanley Peterson at the back of the end zone. Back to Snoke. Snoke with the flick in the air. And completed to Jeff, yelling, get a mark on to their teammates, knowing that transition D. And Jay Frood, with all the bobbles, still manages to catch it. Out of reach, though, for Dan Emmons. Soaring throws, but it was just out of the reach of McAllister as well. Matt Bennett now with the disc, sends a backhand up to Emmons. Emmons with the great hands, dishes it to Dalton Smith. Dalton Smith now eyeing his options upfield, sees Jay Frood. Jay Frood tried to track it down with the layout grab for the score. Now to Justin Allen. Allen launching, big flick. And David Richardson, guarded by 3 Dallas players, catches it. Big bid, Hunter Taylor with Mazer. Mazer now to Freechild. Freechild looking for Mickle. Mickle snags it out of the air. Mickle dishes to Freechild. Freechild to Malachek. Malachek swings to the break side to Marshall. Marshall with the big fake looking for a dump. Dumps off to striking Mickle. Mickle looking for Coffin. And Coffin.
Helton has dropped what should be a relatively easy and open catch.
Across the field flick to Dalton Smith. Dalton Smith then to Dan Emmons. Raleigh is taking it from the near sideline. Snoke over to Nordgren. Nordgren swings back around to Snoke. Over the top by Snoke.
Hammer time.
Looking for Justin Allen. Back inbound, swings it around to Mazer. Mazer with the outside fake. Over the top to Freechild. Freechild high release backhand to Mickle in the corner of the end zone, toes it in for the score. Picks up. Malachek to Mazer. Mazer with the flick huck looking for Stanley Peterson in the end zone. And Stanley with the layout grab for the score.
Force.
Oh, just out of the reach of Reed Bacon. Now Nethercutt with 20 seconds left on the clock. Disc floating in the air. Finds Goose Helton.
More competitive second half.
Dallas starting on offense for the second half. Kai Marshall with the sliding grab. Close by with Jacob Fairfax. He throws it back to Chris Mazer. Chris Mazer fakes towards Malachek. Ends up finding Peterson. Peterson with the roll, but still maintains a completion. Peterson finds Freechild. Freechild finds Coffin for the first goal of the second half. Field, inside center field. Throws upline flick to Abe Coffin. the around up line to Bennett. Backhand to Larberg. Larberg with the goal.
Toes it in.
Mickle with his signature fake. Freechild, big backhand to Dalton Smith, right outside the end zone, dishes it to Emmons for the score.
Much worse than last week.
Dylan Freechild to Stanley Peterson. Stanley Peterson with the hammer, looking for Jimmy Mickle. Jimmy Mickle with the grab around. Finds Fairfax. Fairfax looking for Nethercutt. Nethercutt then to Snoke, working it up this near sideline. Snoke with the cross-field flick. You have Goose Helton and Justin Allen. Justin Allen with the score. Inside out flick to Jimmy Mickle. Jimmy Mickle rips a backhand, looking for Stanley Peterson for the goal. Hunter Taylor.